My name is Mrs. Jager. The book I'm going to tell you about today is I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter by Erica L. Sanchez. Here's what the book says about itself. Julia, definitely not your perfect Mexican daughter. She has big dreams of being a writer, and she refuses to allow her family's expectations to derail her plans. Olga, Julia's older sister, who was the perfect Mexican daughter. She went to community college, worked a part-time job, and took care of her parents until an accident left her dead and eternally perfect. Connor, a white boy from Evanston who can't possibly understand Julia's world, but wants to be a part of it anyway. Angie, Olga's best friend, who let slip that there might have been more to Olga than everyone thought. Lorena, Julia's best friend and polar opposite. She doesn't believe that Olga could have kept any secrets, but she'll stick with Julia along the way. And seriously, how on earth can Julia fall in love or find the truth under the never-blinking eyes of her parents? This book is about Julia, who feels like her parents don't even like her, especially since her sister, the perfect one, died. I'm going to read a passage from page 117 for you today. There are times I feel completely alone, like no one in the world can possibly understand me. Sometimes Amma stares at me like I'm some sort of mutant that slithered out of her body. Lorena listens, which I appreciate, but she doesn't really get it. She's practically a science genius, but she doesn't care about literature or art. I don't think anyone likes what I like. Sometimes I feel so lonely and hopeless that I don't know what to do. Usually I just bottle up all of my feelings and wait until my parents go to sleep so I can cry, which I know is totally pathetic. If I can't wait, I do it in the shower. It builds and builds all day, tightening my throat and chest, and sometimes I feel it in my face. When I finally let it out, it cascades out of me. On top of everything, I haven't been able to sleep, even if I'm completely exhausted, even if my body is screaming and begging that it needs to rest. Some nights I just stare at my ceiling for hours and hours. I look at the clock, and it's almost time for me to get ready for school. I hear the world go to sleep and wake up. The slowing of traffic, birds chirping, cars starting, my parents making coffee. I've tried everything too, counting sheep, counting kittens, drinking hot milk, listening to relaxing music, but nothing helps. The times I do sleep, I have nightmares about people trying to murder me in an upside-down house or something equally weird. At least I haven't had any more dreams about Olga. In the mornings, I'm a shred of a person. There are days I feel like I'm being held together by a string. Other times, I feel entirely unstitched or unhinged. I can barely keep my head up, let alone get good grades, so I can get the hell out of here and go to college. I have only a year and a half left, but it feels eternal. It feels infernal. I picked this passage because it shows Julia's feelings of hopelessness and the depression she's suffering. I think people who struggle with family relationships should read this book because Julia struggles with how to deal with her life and feels totally overwhelmed, and many people feel the same way. Thank you.